All right, folks, welcome. It's Friday. You've made it to the end of the week, but before you can relax, you have to endure this. The fantasy baseball draft for Billy Ripken's bat, the league that I run and have been presiding over since 2014, 2013, 2014. So it's almost the 10th. It might be the 10th year we've done this. I guess this would be the 10th year we've done this. And last year was the first year that I won. So I'm defending champ. Welcome here, everybody. My name's Stuart Davis, flawed man of God. Normally, this is a very God-oriented stream. But tonight we are delving into the degeneracy that is fantasy sports, particularly the highly autistic version that is fantasy baseball. So if you want to follow along, that'll be great. I'm going to be talking about picks and going through my draft as we did last year, doing the same thing, and earlier this year or late last year. Late last year when we did the hockey draft. I didn't lie to you, Nernath. I said it was going to be Friday. And if you'd have caught the stream on Wednesday or late that week, I said, no. And not only that, it's in the daggone description, Nernath. Welcome, Brian. Brian's in here as well. Brian's in this league a bit with Abandoned Virginia. If you enjoy his channel, or if his channel's worth checking out, I believe, I don't know if he's still doing it, but I believe he does spelunking through old abandoned buildings and houses and just seeing what he can find. Up. Getting the intro now.
This is it.
And
We're
I don't
moments
care about
away
this guy.
from the single most satisfying,
How do I
life-affirming.
Don't care. I didn't know if that was still your content, Brian. But no, and I won't repent for this. Not yet. Not until I've won back-to-back. Not until I've won back-to-back championships. And there you have it. Be prepared to draft quickly. We do not have a shot clock. Well, you do, kind of. But yeah, I've got a very young. In this league we have 23 rounds, 23 rounds of drafting. We have we have 2, 4, 6, 8 pitching slots. All the positions with 2 utility positions and a bench. And we are able to keep 5 keepers from the previous year, or keep 5 players from the previous year as keepers. They will cost you a draft higher than they went the previous year, regardless of whether you drafted them or not. If they went undrafted, they will cost you the last pick in the draft. And if you have multiple undrafted, like I did, they will just stack after that. And if you have if they meet up against other high or low draft picks like I have, they will just continue to stack. So in my case, all of the last parts of my my draft are all keepers. I've got Tyler Stevenson at catcher, Wander Franco at shortstop, Corbin Carroll at outfield, Julio Rodriguez, the phenom, and outfield, O'Neal Cruz, the absolute monster of a human being at shortstop. They're going to start calling it tall stop by the time he's done with things. I have picked up O'Neal Cruz, Julio Rodriguez, and Corbin Carroll undrafted last year. So they cost me the last 3 picks. Wander Franco and Tyler Stevenson were my last picks of the draft last year, last year. So they went up to like rounds 20 and 19. Welcome, Dresden. We're drafting for a team of rounders here. And now we got 10 seconds left. So I'll pull up the beam board. And because I won, the draft order goes in the order of how everybody finished the previous season. And what I might actually do Oh, yeah. Pressure's on, Josh. The pressure is on. Now, Josh, I know, is a Braves fan, so he's probably going to pick Acuna or Freeman. Oh, he picked up Aaron Judge. Oh, man. Oh, man. Which is a great pick. Oh, great. I'm getting stupid notifications. No. All right. Next up, Avoid the Roid. Long time fantasy player with me. Great name. If any of you guys remember the Noid, I'm going to stop, present, and then represent with who are you going to pick, Noid? Royd? Who are you going to pick? Acuna went second overall. Not surprising. Not surprising. Here's my drink. Royd went with Trey Turner. High-scoring shortstop. Solid pick. Jose Ramirez coming off, who I'm pretty sure Fig, that's Boston Tea Party, is Fig. I think he had him last year in the first round. All right, middle of the order. Middle of the draft order. We're coming with guys who did okay last year. Mookie Betts drops off. That's a good pick. That was going to be my pick, actually. If he'd have pumped, he's got a little bit of flexibility. Second base and outfield. That's hard to beat. Still a lot of talent out there. Still a ton of talent out there available. And we've still got, we just reached halfway. We got Freddie Freeman still on the board, Mike Trout, Juan Soto. Albies is still out there. Jordan Alvarez coming off the board. Hard-hitting outfielder. The first couple of rounds are quite tense. All right, Acuna. Acuna's a fellow deacon of mine at my church. Been buddies with him for a while, and we talk trash about sports all the time. And I hate it because he's a Braves fan. Who did he pick? Manny Machado. Gross. Can't stand that guy. Getting close to me. All right. Goldie Girls, who had the highest scoring team last year, but lost in the first round of the playoffs. He was killing everybody. I think he only lost twice. And then tripped up in the playoffs. To me, maybe. I can't remember if I beat him or not. Hold on. He picked Freddie Freeman. All right. Who's it going to be, Brian? All right, who do you pick? Mike Trout. Oh, took it from me. Daggone it. All right. Now, I'm going to have to draft a guy I don't like, Juan Soto, but I know he's going to put up points. And I get the next round. And I'm going to grab old Ozzy Albies. So rounding out, I've got all of my outfielders, starting outfielders that I need. Carroll's going to be kind of a Rodriguez is going to be solid. Carroll's probably going to be on the bench. Thanks, Blaine, for stopping in. Appreciate it, buddy. Carroll's probably going to be the outlier. He's probably going to be the utility player when he's in, because I'm going to need another outfielder. But I got a good hitting second baseman. And so we're stacked there. And now it's going to be a while before I draft again. Devers goes off. It's the third baseman coming off. What is this guy? Designated hitter, experience might as well rotate between designated hitters, first base, and corner outfields. It looks to build on last year's unexpected breakthrough campaign. "30-year-old slugger." Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Don't know how I feel about that. Where's my Bo Bichette came off. And somebody's auto drafting. How Carbon Burns coming off. Got our first couple of pitchers coming right off the board. Garrett Cole and Corbin Burns. Should have taken Sandy Alcantara. That's who I would have picked. He was my top pitcher last year. Matt Olson out for a bunch of first basemen still on the board. Looking at my next big hitters. Rowdy Tellez was on my team last year. There goes Sandy Alcantara. Throyd picking him up. Still think that might be a little early in this draft for pitchers. But people are making a run on pitchers. So maybe it is a good time to start in. Matt Olson's off the boards. Now all the top players are really gone. Verlander's gone. About time to lose is picking up pitchers. Verlander, I feel like the wheels are eventually going to come off for Verlander. I just don't see how it's sustainable. And a third baseman, like, woo. Eugenio Suarez. What's going on, Porcupine? Have a good night. Yes, the nerd. It's nerd night. It's Friday night. I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time. Drop it off. Oh, Ryamuto. Good pick. Good pick by Laser Show. Oh, big surprise. Big surprise. Brian got Nolan Arenado. How do you feel, Sharp happen with Ethan Ralph? He has a locals now too, apparently. Yeah. I said I don't think, at least at one point, he didn't live all that far from me. Geez, now that I'm looking at it, man, third base is. Third base is kind of dry. Max Scherzer. All right. Geez, I'm drafting people I can't stand. But I need a third baseman. Oh, let's see. I need a first baseman. What we got for first baseman? Who's available for first base? Josh Bell. Is he playing for Cleveland? Last year he went off. All right, let's try this Christian Walker fellow. I don't know much about the Diamondbacks, though I do have Carroll on my team. Look at pitchers. Bieber came out. Still got some good options out there. I'm probably going to pick up a catcher this time. And then probably draft my first pitcher at that point. Max Fried, he went down. Did they give him a 15-day IL? Hamstring injury. That's not the worst that could happen. With those, you're always worried about when pitchers go down, you're always worried about the arm. Might cause him to go down, though. McClanahan, Woodruff, Michaelis. I'd say Michaelis is good, but he's a Cardinal, so he's garbage. Giolito, Snell, Kirby. Is Chris Bassett going to have a rebound year? Bassett didn't do too well last year, I don't think. Yeah, I'm not going to go with. I'm going to avoid Chris Bassett. Nestor Cortez, so fun. Won me the championship last year. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Woodruff came off. Springer's off the board. Bogarts is off the board. Cron is off the board. Here we come around. Let's see. Who am I looking at for first baseman? For another first baseman. This Vinny guy for Kansas City. Cronenworth might be Vaughn, maybe. Did Vaughn actually do Vaughn? I might go back to Mountcastle. Mountcastle was on my team last year. Oh, who? No, Josh. Why did you pick Max Muncy? He's awfully disappointing last year. Terribly disappointing last year. Definitely would have gone with Cronenworth. Definitely would have gone with Cronenworth. Who is this Melendez guy? Stevenson's probably going to end up being a first base player. Which positions should you fill a bench? Well, you definitely want a backup catcher. And then you want to kind of make it you kind of even it out. You want to make sure you've got coverage. You got a couple people at each position because remember, you're going to even though the teams play almost every game during the week, a lot of times some of your stars will get rests. And when they do that, you want to have somebody who can fill in that position. So you want to make sure you have a couple of first basemen. You want to have a couple of second basemen. You want to have a couple some flexibility. Position flexibility is important on your bench and sometimes with your starters. So that's why I said Mookie Betts flexibility with second base. It's twofold. One, second base is a position where you don't often see a whole lot of power and a whole lot of points. So you've got him there, but you've also got him playing outfield. So you've got that. So if you've got a day where you've got a backup second baseman who can play, but you've got space in the outfield, you can move Mookie Betts into the outfield and put that backup second baseman there. And it's almost my turn again. Luis Robert coming out. Let's think. Oh, look, another Cardinal out for Brian. All right, so we're going to add Will Smith. And this is going to be my first time without Muramoto in a while. Yeah, Robert has made a glass. I don't know why I would pick him. Wheeler, blast from the past. I don't know. I don't understand. Brian, maybe you caught it. Was he just like an absolute stud of a prospect or something? Was that all the hype about him? Because I mean, I remember seeing his baseball cards were like very valuable, or at least it seemed like his baseball cards were incredibly valuable, and I never heard of him on the stat sheet. So, or highlights. Never heard much talk about him. So I never understood it. Never understood it. Yes, all hype as a prospect. That's what I was worried about with Franco, which might have been overly hyped. And Vlad Guerrero, his first season was kind of but then man, he went off the next season. Good night. So I'm probably going to grab at least another pitcher for my next for the next round of picks. Maybe two, depending on who's available. Utility means anybody, any positional player can play that position. If the position on next to the player says utility, that means they can only fill the utility spot. But there are not a whole lot of those. In fact, let me see if I don't even know if it won't even let me filter on them. But like maybe a guy who only plays designated hitter, only like a Nelson Cruz, maybe. Though I think Nelson can still play outfield or first base. I can't remember. But they're out there. Look at this dork, Tyler O'Neill. Let's go through all the players that are stupid. Let's start with Tyler O'Neill, Lars Nootbaar, Tommy Edman. They're all stupid. They're all dumb. Who else? Max Fried dropped off. That's probably a pretty good pick. He's going late. He's going to be fine. If you want to win, take Cardinals. Yeah, okay. Go get that prospect late in the round. Or maybe I'll tell Josh about it. Who's that hot prospect for the Cardinals? Hang on. Jordan Walker. Mason win. Never heard of that. It could be Mason lose when he plays the Reds. Mason win spelled incorrectly. It's going to be Mason L-U-Z-Z. L-U-U-Z. That's going to be Mason lose. Are you? Oh, wait, that's not. I was about to say, I was like, did you pick another Cardinal? God, I hate that team so bad. I've got both of my catchers taken care of. How is Kenley Jansen ranked this high? He is going to be garbage. I'd like to pick Bednar up as a pitcher, but I don't think he's going to get that many saves. Same thing with Alexis Diaz. Good chance. It's hard. It's hard to, if you see a really good relief pitcher that's very solid and very consistent year in year out, like Kenley Jansen used to be, that was worth taking. But now I don't know. Who was Logan Webb? Miles Michaelis. Loser. Oh, somebody got Louis Castillo. Damn it. Dry Cortez. And do I want Kershaw? The worry with Kershaw is his injury history. He can be very, very unreliable. I have to go with. I'll go with Kershaw. All right, now I'll probably lay off pitchers for a little while. That's a good pick, Brian. That's a good pick. All right. So pretty much got the whole bench to play with now. I'm going to need another 3 starting pitchers and 2 relievers. But I'll probably get relievers later, depending on how they're going. But I need to keep my eye on them because they might start running on them. I need to do some research on them, which I didn't. Oh man, Michael Lorenzen grew his hair out. All right, Hunter Brown is a reliever, but I need relievers only. Let's see who's been drafted. See a lot of good. A lot of good relievers are already gone. All right, I might just bite the bullet and get 2 relievers in the next couple rounds and just clear off of that. All right, back to all players that were drafted. Ooh, still some talent out there. Roy going for roster flexibility right there. Oh, here we go, Josh. Here's one. JD Martinez, utility. He can only go in the utility spot. And he's a Dodger, so he's a loser. Is Mountcastle not going to play outfield at all? What's that all about? Here's the question here. Is Brandon Drury going to be as good as he was last year? Dude, he went off for me last year. Lars Nootbaar. Ooh, Felix Bautista Geck on it. I should have known he was going to grab him. That was one of the closers. That was one of the closers I wanted to get. I definitely got to get that taken care of. So I'm going to go back to the well. Let's see who I'm going to grab. He's in the rotation. He's not a dedicated closer. Is Chapman playing for the Royals? Oh, Roldis Chapman is on the Royals. I totally missed that one. Clark Schmidt. He's a starter. Joan Duran. Maybe. Might be forced to do Bolt Bednar because he's good and he might be traded to a team that actually matters. Hunter Renfroe. Sir Anthony. That's an interesting. That's like that. That's a funny first name. Craig Kimbrell down there in the. All right. See, I want to get Alexis, but I don't think we're going to be good enough for it to matter, for him to matter all that much. All right, there we go. 2 closers. All right. Let me go back and see what I've missed. Lots of first basemen still on them. Lots of first basemen still out there. Torres was good for me when I had him. Look how low DJ LeMahieu is. Gosh, I drafted him in the first or second round a couple of years ago. And he just, I mean, he's good. He's a good player. He's just not good in fantasy. He's not a good fantasy player. He does not give you the why do you look so greasy tonight, Eugenio? He cut his hair. We got here. Oh, let's see. Got 1, 2, 3. 3 outfielders. I need more outfielders. Kalenic is an interesting option. Dude has been a top prospect in the Mariner system for a while. However, he has yet to produce. There's Jordan Walker, by the way. There's Jordan Walker, by the way, Josh. He is the next big thing. 20-year-old kicked the door down in camp, and it didn't take long for make his presence felt in the majors. Walker shot a single up the middle for the second inning, later drove in a run. Uh-oh. Hoarding an MLB pipeline. 102. Keep Brian Hands at Hayes isn't bad. What round are we in now? Round 11? Question is, Nick Castellanos going to be worth taking? Why did you do it? No, Roy, why did you do it? Don't pick Jansen. He's the freaking worst. Oh, there goes Torres. It's a good pick. I think that's a good pick. I'm pretty good on shortstops. I got a couple of shortstops already. And Carlos Correa is just sitting there. How has he not been taken yet? Good night. He's sitting up here pretty high. I don't like that. This player right here is better than every single Nick Castellanos is better than every single St. Louis Cardinal player that there is, was, and ever will be. Nicholas Castellanos. He's poised. He's poised. And there goes Correa. Gosh, I think that's late. All right, I got some third base. I got a third base, some third base coverage, and another outfielder. And I've already got my two catchers. So I want to make sure that I'll probably want at least one more outfielder, get a second baseman. I got two shortstops and a first baseman. First baseman, outfielder, second baseman. That's probably what I'm going to do. And then the rest, because I've got plenty of Joshua Brown. If Walker is still available, when you pick next, you better take him. He's going to be the thing is, you kind of want to get these prospects late because they're even more valuable keepers when they don't cost you a high round draft. We're in the middle. But Jordan Walker, he's third base ish. He's going to have to play a different position, Brian, because Nolan Arenado has third base locked down, so he's probably going to have some roster flexibility there. How is Bryce Harper still on the deck? On it. How did I miss that? How did I miss that? I would have picked him instead of Castellanos. Dig on it. I'm just saying, get Jordan, and then let's look at your team. Get Jordan, and then get a pitcher. Or get a pitcher. How about this? Because this is the flexibility. Get a pitcher, and then get Jordan, so that he's one draft round later. So you give him the 13th. That would be what I say would. That's what I do at this point. If you don't take him, I'm taking him, especially if you got outfield. More roster flexibility from Royd. Suzuki might be worth keeping. Got him starred. Now that's 2 R's and starred, Josh. Mitch Haniger. This man is great, but he cannot, for the life of him, stay healthy. Comeback player of the year right here, Jesse Winker. I traded him away last year too. Him for a song. I got Teoscar Hernandez out of that, and that was a steal. Kyle Wright was still available? What am I doing with my life? That's nice. I say I needed another first baseman. Yep. Man, this is look, this draft is going fast. Loading up on Braves and Sox players for reasons. I can't wait. Look, if he's doing great, he's not going to say anything. But if he doesn't, if if they don't do well, he's going to be complaining about it in the chat forever, and it's going to be glorious. It's going to be glorious. Houston, why not? I hate the fact that I've got Alex Bregman on my team, Andrew. I've got Alex Bregman on my team. I feel like a terrible human being. I've got him and Juan Soto. Two of the players I can't stand the most. You didn't pick Jordan Walker. You dummy. I'm going to hate this. I picked him. Brian. I hope his knee blows out. JK, I don't want anybody to blow their knee out like that. Ugh. What we're gonna do, Andrew, in the text chat is we're going to complain about our terrible Boston players when Boston is at the bottom of the standings. When the Orioles are beating up on them and the Jays are beating up on them, when the Yankees are beating up on them. I thought they were so good. Whit Merrifield is still available? Man, he fell hard. Like he was a he was a first round pick for some time, first, second round pick for a long time. Dang. If you want some roster flexibility, there you go. Every single position but catcher and pitcher. Josh Bell is just waiting for somebody to pick him up. He's going to go off this year too, I think. You got Chris Bryant. All right. All right. Anthony Volpe is still available. All right, Josh, you missed on Jordan Walker. If you've got Swanson and you got Semien. So you've got some coverage on shortstop. But man, Volpe's got keeper potential written all over him. You got to get Volpe. Tellez was okay. Tellez, shortstop. I know it would be a third shortstop for you, but I'm telling you, Volpe is fire. He is a early candidate for Rookie of the Year, widely regarded early candidate for Rookie of the Year. I don't know why he's ranked below Baez. Probably because Baez either strikes out or hits home runs. Josh, we're going to have problems next time I see you. Josh. Jonathan India is a good, big, huge candidate for comeback player of the year. I mean, he's still in the MLB. He had 2 hits yesterday. He was hitting well over 300 in the spring. Brian, just shut up. Sick of this. Sick of all this negativity. Josh, you got 30 seconds, and you know what you're supposed to do. There you go. Woo! That's actually smart. Because now he'll only cost you a 14th round pick when he's an obvious keeper for you next year. Andrew's probably really ticked off right now that he's probably super ticked off right now that I'm hyping him up. What do you mean it took you forever to find him? You have a search bar. I don't like that pick, Andrew. I mean, this late, I mean, it's not really that big. You're not really reaching. But it is better that you picked him on your second pick. So Ugh. Manea, that's not a good start, buddy. Wainwright. Who is going to draft Wainwright? Getting close. Planning on taking Wainwright if he's around at the end. He will be because he's garbage. He should get bonus points for singing the national anthem. He gets no points. I didn't see him sing the national anthem. Obviously, it's great that he knows all the words. Maybe he taught them to, I can't remember, that stupid catcher y'all used to have. Seiya Suzuki is probably a good outfielder to tie. You can stash him on the IL and then get another pick. Joey Gallo is going to be is an interesting possibility there. Merrill Kelly, he's hilarious. Is he the only person you liked? I liked. Wait, no, that's not who I thought it was. Look, I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is right here. All right, back to pitchers. Two more pitchers. I'm interested in seeing what he's got this time around. Pap is still there. You're gonna grab him. That wouldn't be bad. Hap's got a good chance of getting traded to a good team if he plays well. Here's the thing. He's going to play the Cardinals a lot, and their pitchers are garbage. It's Tyler Anderson. Hap's going to be better. I know you like Jock, but Hap's probably the better choice there. Jock's not going to start. Hap's going to be an everyday outfielder, so you can count on him being in the lineup. Even if he's your backup option, that's great because then he's normally going to be there. He's going to be hitting middle of the order, and he's going to have plenty of opportunity. If he has any hit lineup protection, he's going to be way better than Jock, I think. Jock's going to hit only against righties or only against lefties. What is he, a lefty or a righty? I can't remember. He's only going to hit one against one-handed pitch, one type of hand. And that's what's going to keep him What? He is still available? Get out of here. There you go. Ian Happ. I think that's going to be, and he might be a breakout. So the Cubs got a lot of like retreads, but if any of them show out, that's going to be better for him. These are going to be my last 2 picks of the night because everybody else is a keeper. Everybody else is a keeper. Hey, Andrew, you gonna draft Chris Sale? Brady Singer, not bad. He was on my list. You should have grabbed Chris Sale though. Alexis Diaz, that's good. Ah. I got a good pitcher. I got a good bullpen in rotation. Wheeler, Cortez, Kershaw, Rasmussen, Lodolo, and Glasnow. Those are all good pitchers. So I want to stash Glasnow on the IR. So now I can just sit back and relax and watch everybody else draft because the rest of that's the it for me. So with that said, I can watch this in the background. My teams. Will Smith, Christian Walker, Ozzie Albies, Alex Bregman, Wander Franco, Juan Soto. I'm a little deficient on outfielders. Now that I'm looking at it. I might have to yeet Suarez. Let's see. Hold on. So I got Will Smith catching, Christian Walker, and I think Tyler Stevenson's going to be better than Will Smith this year. Christian Walker, Ozzy Albies, Alex Bregman, Wander Franco, Juan Soto, Nick Castellanos, Corbin Carroll, Julio Rodriguez, who's going to be better than he's going to be in this mix most of the time. O'Neal Cruz, Tyler Stevenson, Jonathan India, Tristan Casas. Let's look at Trout Field. Travis d'Arnaud. I don't like that catcher pick because he's going to be playing behind Murphy. I don't like either of these catchers, Josh. Both of them are backups. O'Hop plays behind JT Realmuto. Oh, wait, he's played for the Angels. Never mind. I saw the Phillies and I was like, what? I would be this year. Darnell is probably going to be decent for catching as backup. Logan probably would be my number one. My you need Josh. You need no. You should get. Don't worry about a catcher right now. You need 2 pitchers. That's what you need. Two pitchers. You've only got 2 picks left. 2 pitchers. And that'll and then what I would do, Josh, is I would just keep an eye throughout the season on any up and coming prospect catchers or um you know catchers that are having a breakout season and maybe grabbing one of those and switching from d'Arnaud. However, d'Arnaud could get traded and then he'll be a number 1 probably wherever he goes. I probably need another outfielder. That's what I'm wondering. Depends on if Suarez is hitting dingers. If he's going yard, dude, he's gonna be insane. Luzardo's good. I was looking at getting him. I don't know who this Phillips character is. Oh man, this might be a good reliever role. You don't have to pick. This might be good because this guy might. Oh, never mind. If you want an interesting pick, late that might be a good keeper. Josh Kodai Senga. I think he is the guy with this nasty forkball. All right, I'm back. What did I miss? Oh, dear. You got him anyway. I was getting yelled at because I'm getting yelled at for giving advice. Oh man. This is hilarious. Well, you had your chance, Josh, or maybe you didn't. Oh, the draft's over. Draft's over. There you go, everybody. Let's go ahead and pull it up. All right, Kodai Senga was talking about right before Andrew somehow managed to take my internet connection away. He ended up drafting him. I was getting yelled at for suggesting he's a good pick because he wanted him. He's like, why are you giving this advice out? I'm just talking about what I want to do and what I see other people doing. If you tune in, you tune in. It's the advantage. You get my takes on things. All right. Happy with everything except I think I can go with a better outfielder. Let's see who's left with outfielders. Conforto has a possibility. That might be. I might drop somebody for Conforto. Surprised he didn't actually go. Winker. Possible bounce back candidate. Kalenic. Prospect breakout. Let's see. Riedel, Fraley. I'm taking Reds. I'm just keeping an eye on him. Austin Meadows. He's had some good seasons behind him. Yeah, that's those are the guys I'm going to keep an eye on, at least at the beginning, and we'll see where I go from there. All right, guys. Great Friday stream. I'll let you guys know how the draft is going. Meanwhile, let's take a look at since we're here doing fantasy. Let's take a look at number one in hockey right now. And doing all right, projected to do well. Need Rupe to really come out for me tonight. Scheifele finally, or Scheifele, whatever. Toffoli, need big nights. Adam Fox showing out. And I need to drop this. Both of my goalies are hurt. That's not good right now. What's my he wasn't doing all that great this season. Actually, I take that back. One of my other is Boston probably doing anything? Not bad. That's not bad. Pasta's doing great. Gazeway, let's see. Shea Theodore's hurt, but he should be back. They're going to making a playoff push. Timo's doing good. All right. Well, that's good. I got that going on. All right, so hockey's doing well. Baseball, we'll see. Baseball season started. Reds lost yesterday terribly. It's awful. Sad to see it. But there you go. Everybody who's tuning in, which is both of you guys, since I lost my connection, I lost most of you guys. But anyway, as always, thanks everybody for tuning in. The regular crew will see me back on Tuesday doing my normal thing with the Bible readings and more talk with the Lord Almighty. And different takes on that as usual, as to be expected. Welcome in. We'll be welcoming in April. So I want everybody to have a good, relaxing, and safe weekend. Relax, get some stuff done, do what you need to do. But be safe about it, enjoy it, feel productive or feel rested, or both. Get a little bit of both done. Either way, I'll see you guys back on Tuesday. If you want to support the show, as usual, like, subscribe, share with other folks. Don't need money, don't need super chats, don't want any of that, don't want donations. That's not what this is all about. But any type of word of mouth on the program would be very helpful. So, that said, everybody, have a great night, have a good weekend. God bless.